that thing, let it clap, let it clap. Ride this, eat 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 this. Ride this, eat 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 this. Ride this.
You are now listening to Receipts Denied.
Welcome back to Receipts Denied. I'm Ashley.
I'm Blue.
And I'm Melanie.
Hey, girls.
Hey.
Hi. It's such a blessing to see you guys.
I know.
Always.
It's fun too.
Yeah,
Made it another week.
Yeah, I get a little kiki.
Yes.
a little bit. Just a little bit.
A lot of kiki, actually.
Here I go. Just a little bit. Just a little
I
bit.
was laughing so much last episode. Because I don't even know how we be getting this stuff. Like, because how do we get on dick pics?
I do not know.
Oh, I did want to clear something up.
Okay.
So I was doing research because, putting all the stuff together.
Uh-huh.
A guy actually created the T app. The lady created Are We Dating the Same Man?
Nice.
Created it because he was sick of people playing with his mom.
Oh.
Now, guess what color? Still white.
Okay.
He was sick of his mom going on dates and people playing with her, so he created the T app. His name is Sean Cook.
So he's getting sued.
I don't know what he got going on, but you can't get the T app anymore.
Yeah.
So I think both of them are getting sued. I know the lady is getting sued because she's expressed it openly on the platform.
Okay.
She is the one that did the Are We Dating the Same Man? There is no app for that I know about.
It's just a group.
Yeah, and I think somebody probably sued her for creating that group.
Yikes.
Which is strange in general to me. But the T app, at one point you could go get it. Now you can't even download it. So it says it's still a thing, but I don't know how people are accessing it.
Okay.
And when I had it as an app, you couldn't open it anymore.
Okay.
So
that's like TikTok when they took TikTok down for a little bit. Yeah.
And then people couldn't, even though TikTok, if you didn't delete it, you could still get on it. People had just deleted it because they thought it was going to be done.
Yeah, but remember when they first booted it back up, they weren't allowing you to get it.
Oh.
They won't.
Yeah, you weren't able to download it.
Because my IA, she was a TikTok queen and she was stressed because she had deleted it.
And
it came back and she couldn't download it again until they got whatever they were doing.
But if you kept it on your phone,
I still have mine. Yeah.
Because I was like, what are we deleting it for? If it don't work, it don't work. But yeah, so thought I would clear that up. That Sean Cook created the app for his mother.
Okay, so it wasn't a female.
It was a white man. Yep. And they said it's active, but I can't use it, so I'm not sure what part. I know there was rumors that he was getting sued.
Okay.
Or whoever was getting sued.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, we try to keep it accurate around here. So thanks for the clarification.
Yep. And I think it's crazy because men still blame women for having it when in all actuality, somebody was protecting their mom.
Yeah, but I bet you a lot of people don't know that.
Right.
Yeah.
So you're telling, it's probably something
if you getting
folks probably hearing for the first time.
They don't care about the origin of it.
They don't.
They're like, I'm getting blasted. I don't care.
And they were like,
they're like, you're a hater regardless.
Yeah, it's women blasting us because it's so exclusive. I think that's why they thought it was a woman. But yeah, it's a man. So.
Okay. Well, what are we talking about today?
Surprise.
Of course, we're talking about sex.
Okay.
Okay.
You gotta say that. You gotta say that.
What are we talking about, Ash?
Sex.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Sex.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because it makes people red. And it's like, why am I blushing?
I don't know. I had 4 kids, so I know all about it. So
yeah, right. So so getting into our fit check segment. Okay, so my outfit of the day, I got these jeans. They're a little cargo-ish. I got them from Fashion Nova. I got my shirt from Shein, little flower shirt. I love a good mesh. My shoes are also from Shein, and they give me some elevation. I love a good elevate. And my necklaces, my earrings, I always wear studs. I don't think I ever wear anything else. And I got rings on today to accent my white nails and my white toes. So there you go.
my outfit or look is it's work attire. So I'm a pre-K teacher. So I got my pre-K shirt on. It's kind of like mom jeans, but they got like the barrel leg, sneakers, and a good old Amazon purse. No earrings because my ears are stretched. Today was picture day, so me and my team wore the same shirt. And that's about it.
Okay, I am wearing my top from Zara. This skirt is from Walmart. I have on my pearlized Vans. I have my bracelets are from all over the place. I have on a necklace from TJ Maxx, and my bag's not in the picture, but it's just a tote. So this is it. So why do you think some adults are still uncomfortable about like discussing sex?
I think because people are nasty.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
If they're
Yeah.
nasty, don't you think they would rather?
No. They want to keep it under wraps. Yeah.
And they want to be an undercover.
Yeah.
They might be a
Mhm.
little freaky and they don't really want to. Or
I think also it depends on how folks were raised also.
that's true.
Oh, absolutely.
That's
Yeah.
true. I
Because
think it's
me in a
they have-
household with my grandmother, my mom, and my aunt, it was that thing like if they talking about something that's an adult conversation, stay in the child's space.
Yeah,
You
that's
know what I'm
true.
saying? Like
That's
even if
true.
you're listening, they're looking at you, hey, go to your room.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
that could play a part and maybe others.
Yeah, of course. Like, religion and like
Like we don't talk about that.
yeah,
Oh.
and just how you're raised. Like some people are very like certain things are
Don't talk
yeah,
about
you don't
it.
talk about.
Yeah.
So I understand that.
Is it uncomfortable for y'all to talk about?
It's not I mean and who I talk about it with
Mm.
and like the setting and things like that.
If I know
Yeah.
the people I'll talk about, I'm not gonna just go up and start having a conversation about sex.
Yeah.
But I also think like it instantly makes people nervous, and it's just like, why
Shit's
are you
weird.
nervous? Like
Are you nervous when you're busting it wide open?
you're not.
You're
Well,
you're looking back, talking shit, doing whatever you're doing.
But it's just them and that person, so maybe that's why they aren't.
Oh, you're saying if it's just like one-on-one chat?
No, I mean, like she was saying, are you nervous when you busting it wide open? So I was saying,
Oh, you're
just
saying
because they're with just
yeah.
one other person, they not. But maybe they
Yeah.
are in the beginning before they start.
And I think it can come off as people are nervous too if like it's all in how it's introduced to because sometimes people just bust out with random things about sex and it's like we weren't even talking about that. Like and here you come with this rant so then you're
Overly
like,
sexual people.
yeah and
Yeah.
you're like that wasn't even in the
Disgusting.
context of the
Yeah, very.
conversation so how did we get here so
Right.
then yeah now
Now it's
awkward 'cause
giving
it's like,
awkward.
I'm confused
Yeah.
but if it's like it comes up and
It also would make, only time I think it'll make me uncomfortable if I feel like a man is doing it to probe.
yeah or
To see
Yeah.
what he's gonna try to. First of all, you're not gonna get me.
Yeah.
That's one, and two, why did you think that was a conversation with somebody to probe to see if like it will go anywhere? It's not going
Yeah.
anywhere. Like, don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Because you've been out at like bars or places, and a man will be like, "Oh yeah, da da da," and they saying something sexual, and it's just or females for attention.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, that's too much. That's when I'm like, all right, it's a little uncomfortable. I'm gonna get out. Stay
Like,
out
why
of
are you
that
talking?
Right. Why are we? Why
What is
are we-
happening?
Right. Right. But outside of that, I mean, I think I think though we should not have so many uncomfortable conversations about it because I think that's where we miss things that because there is knowledge in it. But
Yeah.
if everybody's uncomfortable talking about it, how do you learn? Minus the internet.
Yeah.
no yeah I mean
And the internet is not always
definitely
right.
be talking
Right.
to their children about like from just the very basic level
Baseline.
talking to your children about it because um you know when you're approaching things from an ignorant place that's how
Yeah.
you can get in trouble so
Have
yeah
you ever been uncomfortable? Have you guys ever been uncomfortable with a guy before you had sex with him, but you're about to have sex with him?
like uncomfortable with him like just as a person
Just in
Or just
general,
more like shy.
Shy, kind
Yeah,
of.
I've been shy.
Yeah.
I feel like you can have shy moments but I mean at this point you about to see me naked so.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
So the shyness need to go out the door,
Shy
out the window.
See, bye-bye. See your shyness.
Yeah, I mean at that point it's
What about during sex? Has it ever been uncomfortable doing sex? Because like now they're terrible or something, and now it's just like, I mean,
Now I gotta
it's a
tell
little
you.
bit like
Hey, get
uncomfortable.
up.
And maybe
Hey, move. Excuse me, sir.
oh my god
is it in? No, okay.
Damn. Whoa.
I mean,
Is it in? Is it in? It's crazy, King.
just asking.
Now he's shocked. Now,
And then you hear
now he's uncomfortable.
he might be. I'm just asking. I don't know.
You should have thought about it before he
I-
whipped that little motherfucker out. shouldn't you?
Very small penis before.
I mean
Yeah.
you know
The questions are
Yeah, don't worry.
questions are there. Is it in? I mean, now it's uncomfortable for
That's
everybody.
sad. Yeah. Now, I've never that situation.
That's me. I'm not uncomfortable about that. I'm just asking.
Unfortunate. Yeah, I mean, and I think if I was in that situation, honestly,
You wouldn't
I
say
could hurt
anything.
people's feelings.
Me
So I
neither,
would
but
just go
at-
through it.
at some point, if it's not in, especially this is when I used to fake also. So if it's not in and you're faking, but it's nothing in, then I mean,
Oh, so what are you faking? Like moaning?
I'm faking the whole situation.
Why are you even doing this?
I don't
then?
know.
I'm confused.
Well, you know, I knew you were talented, but you're an actress too. Okay.
But now I don't know if it's in. So it's like, am I faking at this
Or
point?
why don't you just say like,
But then they probably didn't even stop. Even if it wasn't in or they probably didn't even stop. Ego.
They tried to go harder.
well, yeah, he's saying you said it's an in, so he's trying to.
He said, take that, take that.
Well, that's unfortunate, and I hate to hear that for him, whoever he is.
You should have to hear it from me.
Well, you the one who
I think
entertained them.
You
No,
should.
I mean, I entertain them, but you still should hate to hear it from me. I got to count that body.
Yeah,
Do
true.
you? I mean, I don't know.
If it wasn't,
I'm still
really-
trying to guess.
Was it like a tampon? I mean,
It was like smaller than that. The tampon fits. You know, I feel the tampon going in.
all right. And so
so-
your walls weren't even touched. Okay.
Just saying, it was like maybe it was like because this is smaller than the
See,
tampon.
y'all can't have me. My mouth is this.
Yeah. So therefore,
Then
I'm
it's
valid.
tampon.
I'm valid in my point because I feel the tampon going in. Now it's uncomfortable. See, just saying. Just throwing that out there.
What?
Whoa.
Yeah, listen, she got people out there wondering. So when this come out, when this come out, it's gonna be. She's talking about me,
I mean, it's not that many people, but
but even so,
I think they know. I think I'm not the first person that
That told 'em?
probably- Well,
Or responded
actually
in a
wasn't-
certain way?
Yeah, I mean, also,
So had you seen it before this encounter?
I don't go seeing penises, so
Why not?
normally I don't know. I didn't know.
I'm not
You're
go
supposed-
seeing penises, but I mean, if,
I didn't know that's what you're supposed to be doing. Like at that time, I was younger.
so was this
you
like
didn't see
somebody
what you want to see what you was
like-
working with.
Cause see, now I got questions. I got
Okay.
like follow up questions. So was this somebody that you were talking to? And because my thing is,
Yeah, but I don't. Yes, I was talking to them.
okay, you was talking to them, and you had you ever seen their private part?
Remember, I don't.
So
do
y'all
dick
went
pics
from
or
just
nothing.
hanging out talking to
Yeah,
it was straight in, and you didn't see the thing.
and I didn't feel it. So,
So there was no foreplay, nothing.
I mean, it was all ghost to me.
Well, that's rough.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
And so all I asked was it in? Because before I faked it, I needed to.
Kind of like a bad experience from the get because
It was a bad.
like y'all
experience.
just
Well, here's the thing though. I don't. Even if I am messing with somebody, I'm not grabbing penises. I'm not grabbing their dick to see if it's big or not.
it's not grabbing it to see if it's big or not. It's grabbing it because
To see if it's worth it.
Is that what you grabbing it? That's a
Is
part
that
of
what
it. It's part of it.
No, I'm just throwing it out there because you're saying she's asking, have you, you never seen it or you didn't know what you were
Touched
getting
it,
yourself into
felt
it.
it.
So I'm like, maybe to see if it's worth it. Like like you said, touched it or felt it or visually
No.
put your eyes on it.
At that time, I wasn't doing all that. I still don't do all that.
what is all of that? Because
Like, I'm not touching it or any of that. I might see it. Here's the thing. I'm going to touch it eventually. So I don't need to touch it initially.
okay.
So,
But see, that's why you got in this is it there yet type
yes,
situation.
I got duped.
Are we there yet?
Yeah, I got duped, basically.
Yeah.
It was nice and cold down there.
See, and I feel like this
Oh
is
my
the part
God.
of like talking about sex, and I know it can be a rough conversation because, like, you're talking to somebody. Say you have ED, like that's something that you probably need
Should
to address
discuss,
at some
yeah.
point because that can be a barrier in a
A lot of
relationship.
things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or you need to know: do you get tested? Do you
have
things like
something?
yeah,
Yeah,
like things
yeah.
like that. So I think it's important to talk about I guess sex in that capacity.
Well, I should have known they were small because the small condoms didn't work.
We are back to but my thing is you hadn't seen the penis, felt the penis. I'm
The
concerned.
condom wasn't even tight, so I know for a fact they
Whoa.
probably that, and it was a small one. It wasn't like no Magnum or nothing. It was like
Oh my God. It gets worse and worse, Mel.
I know, but I was young. I didn't know.
Okay, so-
naive and young. I didn't know all these things. I didn't have these conversations like, oh, what are you supposed to do? Like, my friends and I weren't sitting around talking about, hey, did you do this or do that? So I'm just navigating it on my
Yeah,
own.
you learn as you go, but
Yeah.
like just to have never like seen it, touched it, teach their own, you know.
You touching it, I see. So let me.
Yeah, no touching it. Yeah.
Has to be
Yeah.
touched. Okay.
Okay.
Cool. Good to know.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Okay. Well,
So, do you feel like sexual compatibility is more important than emotional compatibility when it comes to
you asking me?
both of y'all?
I mean, I think for me, I think at this age I need a little bit of both.
yeah. I would say
However,
both.
if I'm trying to like, just, smash and grab,
Oh,
I don't need no emotional. I don't even actually need any compatibility if I want it.
Wow.
Yeah.
okay. Well, I would say both, and I would say both because the emotional part would tie into the sexual part.
Absolutely.
I feel
Yeah.
like being emotionally connected to someone makes the sex 10 times better.
Yeah, I have to be emotionally connected because if I don't have that type of, if I'm not on that level with you, like, no.
I think for me, the emotional piece also does something different if I'm headed towards a relationship with this person, or is this somebody that I'm not in a relationship with. I try to keep the emotions out of it for the sake of, you kind of got to keep yourself emotionally regulated. If you start putting emotions where there really shouldn't be emotions, then because
All over the
sex
place.
all the time with
Yeah.
no
Strings
relation-
attached.
yeah, so it's just like you start putting emotions where there is no emotion, somebody gonna end up hurt.
Sure.
Well, yeah. But I feel like some capacity of emotion gets wrapped up whether or not it's not fully like you're not full on like I'm all in. Yes, people have situationships, people have just like we just meet up to have sex and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
But as much as people try to say there's some level of
You like
emotional.
them.
Yeah, so
Like there's a little bit of like, because you get emotions from liking somebody,
Mhm.
but like I don't bring emotions fully in it unless I'm with the person, because I feel like that's how people end up hurt, truly.
yeah, I get that.
So I just try to like keep a good, balance of what it is. And this is why I have chosen not to explore things with people that I'm dating, because of the fact that like also they be getting emotional.
Yeah.
And I mean,
And sometimes you would just smash and grab. You could be just sexually involved with somebody,
it.
and like you said, now all of a sudden they got feelings, and that's
Right.
primarily off the sexual relationship y'all have.
And they're calling me crazy and all this stuff.
Well, yeah,
because I ain't
sometimes I do
even-
feel like sex can drive people's emotions where they think that it's a connection,
but
it's really just you enjoy the sex.
Yeah.
But I think you have to know yourself as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
I also think, depends on what the situation is. I mean, a lot of people are not compatible, but they end up beyond, and now they're like,
Every
oh,
day, every single
yeah,
day.
and then they're like, oh yeah, I was hitting the jank one night, and now this is my baby mama. Every day.
I hit a jank.
That's what they say. And so my thing is now, so with me, you went through a non-compatible situation. Now you got to spend 18 years dealing with this
For the rest of
person.
your life, honestly.
Or that. Yeah, true. Because
Well, I mean, that's the bigger picture of like making sound decisions, entering into these situations. But I mean, it happens every day. People are just doing whatever. Yeah.
Okay, so y'all know what these are?
Um, before I walked in here, I did not know what they
Okay.
were. Mhm.
So now you know. You know what this is?
Yeah.
I have no clue what this one is. I've never seen this.
Let me see what the other one look like.
Well, you should probably tell people what they are.
Yeah.
But this is a honey pack. Okay. And this one says Black Bull Extreme. So I'm assuming it's beyond the honey pack.
But it has honey in it when I looked at the ingredient.
honey, maca, ginseng.
So maybe it's like
Takat.
a tier up from the regular honey pack.
Yeah, it says increased erections, increased sexual desire, enhanced sexual performance,
So basically,
no vision change, no
Viagra.
congestion, no headaches.
Viagra in a
Last 48 hours. Jesus Christ.
poor girl.
So yeah, let us know in the comments if those things work, because I've never even.
I've never in my life, and if a dude was on a honey pack, I wouldn't have had no clue.
But poor girl.
I mean, I would have never known, but I mean, I've never like seen that or like.
They have them at like
The
convenience stores.
But I heard it's like the hood ones, because I've never seen this at the convenience store by my house.
Definitely the hood ones.
Okay.
And I want to say they have a pink one for women.
I heard that.
Okay, and so
No, I've never tried it. No.
It just like makes you more.
For the guys, it's supposed to keep them.
Well,
it's
yeah, I
like,
said longer erection.
yeah, it's
Whatever.
like Viagra for whomever. What the girl one does, I don't know.
I wonder why they got these. Like, who thought of this?
Yeah.
And brought it out.
And my thing is, what is in it? Because it's not just honey; it's something else. They're putting
the
other things in
ingredients
it.
I've never heard of that's on here, but
It said it lasts 48 hours.
48
Just to
hours
think,
a long
somebody's
time.
consuming that, not giving a damn what's in it, and they walking around
Exactly.
hard as a rock
and looking weird and peeping in people's window like that peeping Tom that was on that's downtown. That's
Yeah.
been in
Yeah, I
that
saw
girl
that.
window,
I saw
and
that.
he got his whole penis out. He probably was on a honey pack.
No, that probably was all natural because you know crazy.
Right, that's true. That's true. He was on something because he got caught in the window and apparently
Who's
he
the black guy
was
on
hot.
it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think I reposted it.
yeah. I'm
Yeah.
like, good God. But yeah, I think when we're doing stuff like this, is it because we want to impress women now because they got stuff like sex toys and stuff? So now you feel like you need to try to keep up. So we're getting honey packs. I don't know why.
I don't think so. I feel like some people probably get it like if they maybe they come fast or maybe
Right, like
They
they trying to
coming
or
last
maybe
fast?
me.
you know sometimes when you drink like some men
Oh
when they
yeah,
drink,
you
like,
might have whiskey.
so maybe,
dick.
yeah, I don't know if that helps. I don't know. So it could be
What is
that.
that?
Whiskey dick.
What the fuck is a
You never
whiskey
heard of
dick?
whiskey dick?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
What is that?
Meaning you can't
Yeah, like you can't really get it up.
get up.
Why
You're
is
so
whiskey?
drunk.
Why is whiskey in front of this though? Like,
Because
Because
you're
like
so
it's when you
drunk.
drink whiskey.
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
So you
okay.
have a hard time
That's
getting
crazy.
it up because you're so drunk.
That's a new one.
Whiskey dick.
Yeah, so I mean, maybe that's what it could be or they just feel like they want to have a good time, and maybe that like.
Or it could be a placebo, and it may not fucking work.
Parts of me want to try it just to try it.
Are you supposed to be eating that?
I don't know.
What would it do to you though?
I know. I mean, what is it gonna do? It's not like I'm gonna
I don't know, and like, what are you gonna do?
sprouting
Like,
it out right now. I'm not gonna do anything. I'm not gonna do it. But I'm just
trying to
saying,
figure out what would it do for you. Like,
parts of me wants to see. I'm just like experimental in that way.
okay,
Take one satchel, 20 grams every 2 days as needed.
not
every
a
2
satchel.
days.
That's
That's
what
a
it says.
prescription.
Yeah, that's exactly. Put that
Or is
down.
that a tea? Sachet.
It might have been sachet. Yeah,
Okay, take one sachet. I think it's a tea. It's wrote so small on here.
that is crazy.
But it's not recommended for children or pregnant women.
I would hope not.
So that means women can take it. People with heart problems should consult with medical physicians before consuming this product.
Okay.
I mean, I'm just really curious. And it's like in another language on here. On
Well,
this pack.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know what they do, but I mean, it's cheaper than Viagra, I'm sure. So if
Yeah.
you need it, cool. And if you're
And
comfortable,
it's readily available too. Viagra, I think you have to have a prescription.
yeah, generally you do. But I mean, you don't know what's. I mean, I don't know.
I don't know.
People will take anything. I'm just a little more wary of things like that.
I wonder, are men like afraid to tell you that they're going to get a honey pack?
Well, I
As
don't
a
know.
part of one of
I'm out the
those-
game. So
I know, but I just
No.
wonder if they're like afraid to tell. Nobody I know has said, "Hey, I'm on a honey pack," or let me get a honey
but do you
pack.
like say, hey, I don't
mean,
know.
That's one of those uncomfortable conversations. Because if you do need
Is
a
it
honey pack,
uncomfortable though? Maybe they just feel like it's on a need to know basis. Like all you know is you getting.
all right. So you dig me
You
down
coming ready.
the first time because you're on a honey pack, and then every other time
They might be taking a honey pack every time.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, surprise, I guess.
Yeah, you may not know
Be
the
a
difference.
surprise to me. But I don't personally know what people do to get themselves aroused and going, but there's a thing. It's at a store.
Yeah, so they have things that like get up and goes
Yeah.
for men and women.
Yeah.
Good to know.
And obviously none of us have explored them. And clearly y'all two don't seem like you're open to even try it.
No, I don't know what's in that.
I just try it anyway.
And let us know.
Well, I won't be trying it anytime soon, because if I'm trying it and then it does something to me, I'm going to need to do something about that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll wait. But yeah, I will let you know if I do try it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'd love to hear your feedback.
the man and the woman. I just might try the
So
woman.
are you gonna do the woman one and give that one to the guy? Is it gonna be like a whole experience?
Never thought about that. But I might also want to try the man one.
That's something. Why?
It says don't do for pregnant women, so obviously
She feels
they
like
didn't.
it's for
It's obviously
it's
for
unisex.
yeah. It's obviously for both sex. If you put on there, don't pregnant women shouldn't try it. So I don't know. I'm not any scientist here, but
Okay,
in other
so
news,
do men and women lie about what they want in bed?
yeah,
All
I
the
definitely
time.
think women
all
more
the time.
so. Yeah, they
I
like,
think folks
and not
would
even
would
lie,
do
but
stuff that they know they're not into to please the partner. Like
well,
people do.
should you not?
First of all, something like somebody getting you in your ass. I'm sorry. If you know you're not into that, why the fuck would you let them? I'm sorry.
I mean, that's
I
true.
am sorry.
That's true.
Certain things
That's
I feel
true.
like
no,
it's
but
like.
yeah, you gotta know your boundaries.
Yeah,
So yeah,
yeah.
if
But some people, I've heard stories.
yeah,
And not me, but I've heard stories like she won't even into that. She let me do da 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 da. And I'm like, bro, what?
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah.
But some people,
Like you willing to please this person to that magnitude? Like
so some people do things for the other person because you're saying please that person. I didn't know it was with my body. I thought it was like me doing something to please them that
I
they
mean, I feel
like.
like I got
Okay,
what you.
but
were
I
saying.
get what you're saying.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, definitely
Or
gotta have
even
boundaries.
like on the other end, because like people will. Some people, I guess, like their bottoms ate, and
and licked and
yeah,
fingered.
and so it's like, are you willing to do that? Like some people are willing to like do that if that's what the partner wants, but they don't want to do that.
No, they don't. Also, here's the thing. I don't know how we'll feel if I really like somebody and they're like,
and they ask you to do that?
and they're like, yeah, like I like my
So,
ass ate.
Not to be funny, but that would just roll right on into whatever else we need to talk about. Because would you date somebody? Would you have sex or date somebody that's bisexual?
No, not me.
yeah.
I mean, while we were there, I
can't.
just went on and thought.
But yeah, I can't.
I'm very liberal with how people live their lives, but
Yeah,
that's
same,
not for me.
but not for me.
Me neither.
Yeah.
We ain't gonna be talking to
Yeah.
somebody.
But then you don't even. They just all over the place at that point.
They are, but also people.
I mean, it's their preference. I get
yeah,
preference,
absolutely.
but
To each their own.
also our preference not to date a person that has that
no,
preference.
I don't want. Yeah, I don't want to be doing
facts.
that.
And while we were on like what they want sexually, if a man's just like, yeah, and I like my ass licked, I'm not licking nobody goddamn ass. Excuse my language, but it ain't happening.
No.
Don't even think about it. My mouth is not going near it at all. Don't tell me about it.
Don't tell me about it.
Don't tell me
But
about
you see,
it.
that gets back to not being able to be open and honest.
You can be open and honest. Just don't tell me about that.
Well, didn't they say that it's like a lot of like nerve endings or something in like the butthole? So
Ain't
it's
got
like very
nothing to do with
stimulating
that.
for
Ain't
me.
got
says
none-
that's where their G spot is.
Yeah, see, so I don't.
But I'm
I
not
don't-
trying to find their G spot with my tongue, ever.
So if they actually stick a finger in they, you're willing to do that?
I don't know.
So,
But you know your
that's weird.
tongue ain't
So-
going there.
Right.
So you're
Okay.
okay.
My tongue's not going there. I mean,
What about around it?
why are we wanting it? Is my question. That's what.
But you're saying you're okay with a thumb in the.
I didn't say I'm okay with it. I said I don't know.
Well, I don't know. It's just
they gotta test it
that's
out.
teetering on the line of
I mean,
you okay with it for me, and
that is not my mouth. So it's like
I don't care. It's not even about my body parts at that point. It's about
You feel like you violate your partner.
Yes, like
they want it. You want? Okay, here's the thing. So I said I don't know because I don't know in the moment what I would do in that moment. However, I can't say after the moment that I'm going to be like, oh yeah, I still like him.
But I mean, I just
Like if your dude said get a strap and
and you know what?
I mean,
Where are we going with this?
I drew on it.
I'm so confused. Talk about getting a strap.
The strap on, Ash.
And do what with it? How we proceed
Did you
with
want to
this?
take pictures?
Or
Like,
maybe he pulls out the strap that he's already been using for you to put on.
see, you trying to up the ante because at that
Well, he
point
got to know his size, what fits for him.
we got bigger problems.
Wait, what?
I mean, that's how it works, I guess. They pick out their own sizes.
I
You
don't know
wouldn't be-
nothing about that.
I
don't know.
So there,
Ash face said it all.
Have y'all seen The Hunting Wives?
No.
Oh, I did watch
I
The
haven't.
Hunting Wives.
She had a strap on.
Yeah.
Doing her man. So
And the thing is, some, and I am not knocking anybody's preferences.
Right.
Just not
I
yours.
just know, what is for
And
me.
that reminds me.
And
Right.
I don't want to be doing that.
Me
Like,
neither.
I don't, and like, if that's what you into, cool. Because there's someone for everybody and everything. Like,
yeah.
there's people who's willing to do anything, and they just like, they don't see it as being like, I
But
guess
if it was
inappropriate
the
or whatever.
absolute love of your life and y'all are now married, and then they say maybe a year later, 2 years later, like, hey, I really would like to try.
So you've been
And I'll
hiding
be like,
this the
I'm
whole
so sorry,
time.
but I'm not gonna be able to do that.
So I'm not the love of your life. Because you didn't even feel the need to tell me this
They might
prior
not
to.
know. They might have been
But
talking
what-
to their boy who liked it.
But I'm
and
saying,
then that
what
boy-
made you? Yeah, even talking to your boy, what made you decide that you gonna ask your wife that you want this said thing? Because your wife now looking at you like, excuse me.
They said for better or worse, Shamika.
I guess that would be worse, and that would be the way out the door. I don't know. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I think that's something that needs to come out.
That would be the
before.
way out the door.
I
No,
mean,
well-
for me, I'm thinking.
If they just asked you for it, you ain't did it.
Even so, my thing is, and if I don't do it, where you gonna get it from? Where you gonna get it from? And on top of where are you gonna get it from? Is this something you want all the time?
Or just
Are you-
on,
are you
on
craving it?
anniversary.
Yeah.
Just on special occasions.
Are you craving
Okay,
this?
they said they only want it on special
Birthdays and
occasions.
But
anniversaries.
why? My question is why now?
They want to try it.
Or did you
Well,
hide this? Did you
okay.
did you have a little of that bisexual stuff going on prior to marrying me, and you suppressed for these years, and now you want
called it bisexual
did.
stuff.
Because but they say it's from they'll sell you that line that it's from a woman, so it's not gay.
it doesn't matter.
They'll sell you that line.
It doesn't matter.
Okay, so here's the true story. True story. I was talking to this guy. Come to find out, he said a woman introduced him to being
I got mad.
to being dominant. So like where he gets dominated, and she introduced him to ass play. So
Okay, what
now
type,
he's
though?
into ass play, where she plays with him with stuff.
So, okay, this thing.
Stuff in his
People are
butt
in
and
it,
stuff.
BDSM.
Yeah.
Cool. If you are into dom sub stuff, fine. Even if you're saying ass play, what levels of it? Like, we
I
need
think
to
where
delve
stuff
into.
was going in his butt and stuff, like
And-
plugs and
Yeah, so I guess it's just like the levels of it and what you're comfortable with.
I mean, and now he's into ass play now.
Yeah, I'm sure he felt that. He felt that
player
that-
at this
the-
point.
He said it felt really good to him.
Yeah, and I think that's what it is. They feel pleasurable, and I guess he felt like he was in a space where he could be vulnerable, and that was.
I don't know, but now he wants it. I mean, he won't
So
get
did
it
he
from
ask
me.
you?
Well, no, we didn't. We weren't on that like level of
Oh,
like.
so he was just talking about
once
his
I
experience.
find you want ass play, it's like real.
You my homie.
Or what if
I-
like
that-
not even
I
like,
like to
stuff
hear
like that?
whatever,
Step
but
up.
But like, what if it's like are you? Because I feel like you should, like you were saying, like willing to try stuff for your partner.
I said that. She said she's not
Oh, yeah,
trying
sorry.
nothing.
Sorry.
I definitely did say
Well,
you
said
anything from the boutique. I was not. I was not. I was not.
Yeah, sorry.
Not doing it.
Not.
Okay, you should try things, whatever. Like, but like, I do feel like it's levels to it because sometimes some people like really rough, where it's like they choking you out till you passing out.
I might like that.
And see, so it's like,
I don't know.
so you have to figure out what your hard stop is. And I think whatever your hard stop is with your partner, because at the end of the day, it's y'all business.
Even
So-
a dude that want a rim job, like on your butthole, it's just not. I don't know. It's just like, given. Why do you want that?
So
Like,
you don't want to You don't want to go and be in nobody's butt, but is it okay for people to be in your butt?
Nobody's going near my butt. Period.
Okay.
Not with your tongue, not with your finger, all that like, oh, let me just put a finger in your butthole stuff. I just cannot. What are you doing?
just cannot.
First of all, I don't even know if your nails are clean. So
Well, what were you looking at because this is my concern. You didn't see the first man's stuff.
okay.
And now you don't know if their nails are clean.
Here's the
We're
thing.
not even getting to the point of me taking my clothes off if them nails ain't clean.
Here's the thing though. They could be clean when you started. You might be getting
I'm confused. Mel, you're not gonna win me over with this.
No, I'm just really saying, depending on what you guys use sexually, stuff gets in people's nails.
Not that bad,
I mean,
Mel.
it depends on what they're doing with
Not,
their
no.
nails.
And how long are these nails? Because I'm so. Our nails shouldn't look the same.
That's true. Ultimately, I don't want butt play.
You don't want. Okay.
You want butt play?
I'm not saying that I want butt play.
Would it
I'm
be
just saying
opposed to it?
on their end,
Where they're playing with your butt?
anything could happen. But I'm just saying, like,
I think I've been turned off from butt play when, a man accidentally, like, you're having sex and it accidentally may slip close to the butthole.
okay, I was gonna say it ain't no accidentally slipping in.
I'm about to say she was crazy.
Maybe the first guy.
Oh, no.
Yeah, the first guy might have been able to slip in that you said, but
He wasn't.
Not the first guy.
It might have been air there too.
yeah. But no, I mean,
You
yeah,
want butt play?
she was just an advocate of no butt,
Well,
nothing.
she said she wasn't doing nothing for their
Oh, you're not doing
butthole.
nothing for them.
So
Okay,
I was
but
just
on your
asking
end, you
you-
okay for your butt to be?
Licked on it.
It's okay. This is an open forum.
Right. No butt play. Okay. None. All right. I mean,
I
so
think
what
it's just
about
what you're willing to.
even dudes that go down and they don't know what they're doing? I'd be like, get up. Because why
Oh,
are you
you
down
do?
there?
Same.
Why are you down there when you know you don't know? And a lot
That
of dudes,
hurts,
that's where
Smooth.
they want to go first.
That hurts, Smooth.
They want to go there first.
That hurts, Smooth.
And it's just like, yeah, no.
Ashley.
Look, goodbye. Shamika's like, that
She
was
straight
really-
just rolls over their head.
Oh, God.
Wow, y'all are tough. I mean, honestly, I just feel like if it's just not even like you just get through it.
Yeah, I do get through it. It's still bad.
Yeah, I'm not gonna I'm not gonna say.
I'd be
no.
like, let's just do something else after that. Like, not keep doing
well,
that.
yeah, we don't need to keep doing that.
Yeah, 'cause
No,
it's not. But I think dudes forget, and they always say, "Oh, I'm so good at it. Nobody told me I was bad." We got
Yeah, maybe
But
nobody's
also,
telling you.
maybe
Yeah,
most of
start
the
telling
women are
them.
lying.
Well, that's true. A lot of women
That's
fake.
why we're saying.
But the thing is, I don't think you should lie about that. I think you should just, if you don't want to say nothing nice, I mean,
Don't
if you don't
say
have nothing nice
nothing.
to say, then don't say
But
nothing
they're
at all.
not asking
So I
if
think
they're bad or not, and then they're coming to tell the next woman, nobody told me.
But
I
I
was
think it's
bad.
because since it was no complaints, they're saying I haven't gotten any complaints. So
because most people are
clearly, I
scared
know
to
what I'm
speak their
doing.
mind.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, most women are just not saying because you could like guide them, like because
That's how people learn.
yeah, exactly. Because sometimes some
Guide
people
them.
can come out the gate knowing, and then some it's a little rocky start. But if once you guide them, then it can work out. So I think you got to give people chances.
Guide them. Mm.
Mm.
How you guiding them?
Oh God.
You're too hard, like put a little more pressure.
Oh,
You need to move
okay.
down a little bit, like
Okay.
things like that.
It's a big tongue. It's not wet enough. Something.
Or you're just like I don't want to go that in depth because I'm not gonna be doing all these things. But
See, that's what I'm saying. It's
yeah, so
like,
you can guide them. Though.
that's a lot of work to get to the point where you're still going to be bad at it.
Well, you're already in it. So at this point,
You ain't about to sit down there forever.
that
I mean, let's come on up.
let's come on up. Let's come on up. Let's try something different.
You want to do the go on log out? Yeah, go on log out. Literally, like move on. If I knew I was good at something, that's what I would be good at. And this is where I'm like, they think because a woman's doing all that moving around and stuff,
They're
Oh, yeah,
trying to
that-
get
that's
away if
good.
you
Yeah.
bad.
I mean,
it's like I'm trying to adjust so you can
right, so you
get
can
to where
get
you
the,
need
and then me adjusting, I'm not getting anything out of that because women can't just be moving all around like that and get the full effects of what it's supposed to feel
to.
like.
Yeah.
And that's why I said if a man is not picking up some of the context clues, that's a slight.
Yeah, he's doing a Cupid shuffle in the bed.
Like-
you shift it, move to the right.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
Move to the left.
ultimately, and women that are bad at giving fellatio.
I mean, yeah, it goes both ways.
Yeah. I think
I do think men would say something before a woman would say something.
men do, because they're a lot of times selfish in their needs.
Yeah.
A woman is trying to please at that moment a lot of times, in my opinion.
Mhm.
So they're not going to say anything because a man's ego is a big thing. So well, Shamika's clearly going to say something.
Preach. What you gotta say?
Shamika's clearly going to say something. What are you going to say,
So
Shamika?
get on up. What's happening?
But you wouldn't say it in a like a
It hurts.
like
Move.
That's
Stop.
exactly what she would say. See, me when I'm saying get up because it's bad, I'm more so like just come up here, you know,
Just come up here.
try to make it be like their ego is not.
Little head.
yeah, like let's just get to
Oh,
something
babe,
else.
I'm tired.
Yeah.
Let's just watch a movie.
I mean,
like,
get to something else sexually. I ain't
Yeah.
gonna just end it. But at the same time, like, I mean, there are people bad. Women that are bad at giving fellatio, I think is like, if we did more talks, I think people would be better at it. I also think it's unrealistic for a man to think that he's gonna get fellatio because he's having sex with you.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
And a lot of them say, well, I just don't know who doesn't give head. And a lot of people. I don't know where y'all think that that's a like.
But why do you think
Like, it's a
you're
given.
worthy
yeah,
of
it's not
yeah.
a given.
Yeah.
Like, who wants to be down there on your
Stuff.
yeah,
Yeah. No, it's definitely
You have a
given.
choice.
right.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So,
But I do feel like with that, like giving guidance, I mean, you can give guidance with that, but sometimes also like
does the guidance lower their self-esteem? You think it's lowering
no.
their
But I'm
self-esteem?
saying like if you just kind of don't know what's going on, like heads and tails of it, I
That's
just
true.
don't do it. You know.
That's true.
And if you're not like, I'm not gonna say you're not into it, but like you kind of need to be into it
Yeah,
because if you're not,
you definitely need to be into it if you're gonna be on your knees and stuff.
yeah.
Because that's a tough place to be.
Yeah.
So, I mean, don't go down there if you're not gonna be into it.
Yeah, so I think, I mean, there's nothing wrong with somebody giving you guidance because I mean, people are different. They have different whatever. But yeah, you got to be in the game
Yeah,
initially anyway.
yeah, I think for sure. I also think those are the conversations that some people should have sometimes because
And you probably should let people know out the gate, like if that's not what you do, like I
Yeah.
don't do that.
I tell people sometimes, like, just, whatever you assume was happening with my lips, it ain't happening.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
So let's get your mind focused on what's actually
So,
available.
but would you be upset if they was like, I don't like this isn't gonna work out because you don't?
No,
Okay.
like, because I don't give head.
Hmm.
I think the right one will get what he wants and
Absolutely.
needs. So
Absolutely, I
you
agree.
obviously aren't the right one, and that's just that, and I'm good with that. But I'm not gonna be down here just sucking every Joe Blow. It's just not happening. So, I mean, I know that about myself.
Yeah.
I tell them out the gate, like, that's not happening, and that's just what it is.
Yeah.
I also think all women think they're good at sex too.
You think?
I think women think they're good at I don't, but I think the reason why women throw their bodies at men a lot of times is because they think they're good at it.
Well, some know they're good at it.
And some aren't good at it, and they still
And
do
think
it.
they are. Yeah.
Well, but not even they think that. Maybe that's just what they do. Because I mean, then you know me. I'm always like a thinker, so I think into the deeper level. A lot of that's low self-esteem, and then that's what they feel like they have to offer.
Oh,
So
yeah.
it's not even the case of, oh, this is what I'm good at. This is what I have to offer,
Right.
and I know this is what gets me the attention that I want.
That's true.
Whether it be from somebody they really like or somebody that they just kind of
Wanna
like, or
get
somebody
something
that
from.
is
Yeah.
just here for the moment.
Yeah.
So I think that's the case with some people. Now, some people, they know they're good at it and they good at it.
I mean, I don't know how people know.
I think it's based on your feedback. Like their actual
I like
data.
to know. Just give me my number. Rate me 1 to 10. That's be fine with me.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So if I need to improve, I need to improve.
Okay.
Yeah, I need to
And
go
everybody
for
don't think like that,
a
though.
solid 10. I need to
So
I
you
mean,
want your rating, and then you want to get constructive criticism on how you can get that number up if it's not where you would like it to be.
if it's not where they, because an 8 is pretty good. I mean, an 8 is a solid number. But if you're talking about a 3 and a 4,
Then you might just don't even call
Oh.
them. I've literally never asked that
sometimes.
because I feel like it just shows like if you're well, I don't know.
That's where I think the emotional part comes in. Like, it's
Because-
still a warm body. It's still a warm hole.
Bro.
Yeah, it's still a
warm hole.
yeah.
Warm hole.
But I mean, I feel like they can find another wormhole that works out for them, But I feel like you can tell by, if they come back clearly.
But if they're
you have a return
emotionally
customer-
invested,
yeah. Like, I guess dating and stuff.
yeah.
But I mean, because I think at that point, like, you can like really like the person, y'all vibe, but y'all just don't connect on that level. Maybe you're not ready to let go of the emotional piece. So it's like, oh, we can cuddle. So if somebody's just saying we can cuddle after y'all have already crossed that line and now we're jumping back a base,
Oh.
then maybe that's a nonverbal cue.
Oh. So would then a more verbal cue be now they're hard, but we're cuddling? Oh.
Well, y'all getting deep.
Like let's just cuddle.
Oh.
I haven't been in that situation.
I mean, I haven't either, but I'm just saying like that's a nice way. I like to I don't ever want to hurt anyone's feelings.
Same. But at some point we have to, at some point. And that's where I started to like make sure sexually I am enjoying it just as much as the man.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
So that's why that situation where I couldn't feel anything, that wouldn't be a thing now.
Yeah, that shouldn't have
So
been
that
a
was a
thing
one
then.
and done.
It should have been. Oh yeah, it was definitely one and done.
Oh, okay.
Good for you.
Yeah. I mean, also I was young, so I didn't really know a lot about it. I didn't have conversations about it, so
Okay.
yeah. I think outside of just talking about sex, I think if I'm engaging in sex at this point, I need people to be open to everything, and I will discuss the things that I like, because if you aren't open to them, you worry about your ego and all of that, I'm going to nicely tell you it ain't going to work, because I'm not going to give up
mature to have a open conversation. We don't need to be doing it anyway.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. And I mean, I don't know. I just think sex is like, it's been looked at as a taboo, like you don't talk about it hush hush, but at the same time, I feel like so many people are just out here giving it to everybody, which is why I was just looking at it. It said between the ages of 15 and 25, parents need to be taking their kids to get tested for HIV in Richmond City.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That was the age. And then Hispanics. That's what they were saying.
Wow.
And it was like on one of the like health department documents.
Yeah.
Apparently they're seeing high numbers of it.
That's
And
really
I'm
scary.
like, oh my God. But I'm not surprised because
I mean, yeah, kids are not they're getting educated from social media, what they see on TV, which is not real education.
and then
so
I
yeah.
feel like parents aren't really, I don't know if they're just acting like it's not happening because they don't want it to or whatever the case is, but like have conversations with your children. Like,
absolutely. Yeah.
I
My
wouldn't
mom
want
was very
I
she didn't
I
get like
was
in
with
the
my
weeds with me
kids,
about
too.
it, but she was very like, open about like discussing that. So
my mom didn't discuss it. Her thing was like, are you having sex? That's not really a conversation I was open to having at that age. Also, I wasn't having sex. I felt like you're just embarrassing me because who told you I was having sex? I'm still a virgin. Like, and now it's uncomfortable.
But maybe it wasn't accusatory. Maybe she was just probing because she just wanted to make sure like
it seemed to be more
accusatory.
well, you can tell me and I'm not going to get mad. And then when I was 18 and out of her house and I'm like, yeah, I had sex, she got mad.
Oh.
So I was like,
Neither one of my parents got mad. My dad asked me. He asked me, was I having sex? I was like, yeah. Just casually, yeah.
Yeah, I think.
And then he went to ask my mom. He went to tell my mom, your daughter just told me she was having sex. My mom was like, okay, Tyrone, I'll get her some birth control or something. I'm taking a nap.
okay, Tyrone.
Yeah,
Leave
that's
me
what she
alone.
said. And she actually did take me to, it was a little clinic at MCV, the Nelson Clinic.
Okay.
You heard of that? The Nelson Clinic. And she put me, I got put on birth control and everything. That was all.
Yeah, because I mean that's another part of like sex that people need to talk about. Like, like
For the preventative measures.
Yeah. and that goes back
Contraceptives
to
and stuff.
like the basics.
Yeah, and I'm real open with my kids, especially my daughters.
How to put it on. It's a lot. Like women thinking a man has it on, really depending on what position he might have taken it off. If you don't know, as a young person, I mean, I think old people kind
Yeah.
of can tell. You know. But I think we don't do enough educating
Yeah.
because we assume that because it's so taboo, we don't even feel comfortable talking to people that we're just educating them on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's different
I
with
just
your
want to know,
partner.
though. I do. Like with my kids, I wanted to know.
Yeah. I mean, that makes sense. I don't know I think I would just want to make sure they're educated fully, and I don't want their friends educating them.
Yeah.
That's kind of where I would be with it.
Yeah.
Like,
Because that's the blind leading blind.
yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. But I saw a condom for women on the commercials.
Okay.
Kind of weird.
Is it kind of like a
It's the one
like
that
a
you, it's
period
like
cup
a
type thing?
cup.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
looks like a diva cup.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, this is so big.
I mean, you got to fit in there,
There was a lot.
and they got to make sure it catches everything. I'm intrigued to see how that would work because
It like goes in and then it opens up around your like
Yeah. To
Out-
protect
out-
outer
everything. Yep.
parts.
okay.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, okay.
And then the man, it was like, don't want to wait for the man to have the condom, have it yourself. And then it showed this big. And I was just like, okay, this is a lot. But
So is it saying because you have one on, they don't have to wear it?
yeah,
Because if not, it's just all types of rubber down there.
right. A ton of rubber.
I need to do my Googles, see what this looks like. 'cause-
Sounds interesting, right?
It looks like a diva cup with wings.
yeah, because I mean it has to latch on.
Yeah. So it latches on the outside.
Mhm.
Oh, wow.
I just think, I think condoms are great for who they're great for.
Yeah.
We're not gonna, I mean, I found out what sushi boy was. My nephew started telling me about it.
I don't
Didn't
know
know
what that is.
anything about that.
What is that?
Sushi is raw.
Sushi boy. Wow. Okay.
So
you
when he
have
was in
somebody out here that's
college,
just being.
when he was in college, he used to make jokes. Now, at the time, I didn't know what that was. So I'm like, ha, what's the joke? Da 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 da. And
Yeah.
he'd be like, sushi. And it's just like, okay. And this is how I think, rates are going up with stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But also, I think kids are not educated on what size condoms to get. They think, even men, everybody's not a Magnum.
Yeah.
You got to be
Yeah.
okay with that.
Yeah.
Even the guy that pulled out that ruler or whatever, I guess he was trying to show girth.
The ruler.
It was a tape measure, actually. I'm sorry.
It's still measured.
And yeah, the girth was not girthing.
That's
So-
so interesting.
I don't even know if I would have took a tape measure out to do that. And I did find out that everybody thinks that like men should be 8 inches and all these inches.
No, yeah, I don't think that's the case.
Not at all. I mean, I think if they're small and they're thick, I think that's great. A chode.
A joke.
A chode. I also think if they are
I think it just mattered, like
to you,
how you know how to
what
use
you
it.
like, yeah.
like,
At the motion,
'cause some people just like they
not the
have
size of the ocean, but
a
the
large
motion.
one, yeah, and then they like just be doing whatever because it's big. Like they think the
Oh,
size
think it's
carries
good,
them.
yeah.
And it's like no,
No.
like you're hurting people. out here.
Yeah. I'm
was
not gonna
thinking
lie.
that.
This is a true story. I saw a 10-inch penis.
I
It
don't
might have
think
been
you're
12
lying.
inches.
Yeah, and that's
It was long as hell. It was very long. It was the longest penis I've ever seen in my life. And I was like, that is not going anywhere near me. Now, that's the time I did see a penis before the interaction.
Good for
thank God you did
you.
because you might have been
when
In the
that would
hospital.
have been
shot
somebody,
to the moon.
yeah, my whole insides would have been turned
Tell
out.
what?
It was like, I'm like, that is not going in people. There's no way. That was the largest penis I've ever seen in my life.
And
It was large, okay? Like long. And I was like, it had to be 12 inches. It had to be ruler size. And the person they were not big at all. Like they weren't a big, like
yeah, sometimes
super thin, super like small
All the
body
all the thickness and weight went.
to that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, good God Almighty, I never knew.
Good God Almighty.
And I was just like, whoa, keep it away from me.
No.
Yeah.
At that point, there's nothing you could do with it. I mean, somebody's tried, I'm sure, but sitting on that, oh my God, you would need reconstructive.
Sounds uncomfortable.
You would need reconstructive.
I mean, I'm just saying it would have tore your insides up, but I definitely seen it, and I know it exists now.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it exists.
I didn't think it exists without like penis pumps and all these things.
Oh, really? No.
No.
I mean, some people are just naturally blessed like that.
I've never. I mean, I've seen 8, but then I'm like, were they really 8 or were they 6? You know, because we're not measuring. Personally, for me, 6, 7.
6, 7.
That's like a
Yeah.
6, 7.
Yeah, right. 6, 7.
Well, the kids do that to me all the time.
Mm-hmm.
6, 7, nice little thickness. A pencil penis, I don't know. It's probably sharp.
She was gonna say something.
Legit. I am just saying. I think overall for me, the right person, whatever they have, if
You can't say that.
Okay, what you mean?
The right person would, like, the right person, you're saying, like, overall, whatever they have is going to work out.
Yeah, it will work out for me if I really.
So if you love this person and he came with the 12-incher,
we would have to have limits. Like you
or
can,
the opposite, where it's like
he might have
it's a
12
micro.
inches, but only 6 inches can go in me.
Well, yeah, like I think
Okay.
you have to learn the
Yeah,
control.
right.
But I mean, it's easier to work with something like that versus like a micro penis that you can't, because that's a real thing.
I think if their penis was really small, I could probably have sex every day, multiple times.
What is the point?
I don't know. I mean, I'm just saying what I could do. Nobody's gonna be super, super tiny like
No,
that.
there's micro penises
Oh,
where sometimes they like inverted sometimes, or the ED, and that thing just smushy.
Not inverted.
okay, but if they have ED, that doesn't make them small.
It doesn't matter if they're big or small. If it's smushy, you're not doing nothing but rubbing on it.
Just like a woman with a super huge hole.
Absolutely. I'm not here to offend anyone. I just know ED, it can get
Sticky.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Never had to experience that.
Me neither.
A
But
micro penis, maybe that's what I had that one time. Or didn't have. But I don't know. I didn't know this was a thing.
yeah, micro penis is a real thing. It's a disorder. I would say it's a disorder.
Wow. Is it a disability?
I don't know if we could go as far as a disability. Let's Google.
I mean, it's keeping them from functioning normally.
He thought he was
You
functioning
think they can get a
normal.
check for that?
I don't know.
Okay, let's see. It says it's not a disability, but it is a medical condition.
That you can cure?
It said, well, I don't know if it can be cured, but it does say it's typically less than 2.95 inches stretched.
How? What?
It's a real thing.
2.95 inches stretched?
Yeah,
Oh my God.
it's a real thing.
I didn't know that. I'm going to have to see what that looks like.
It says it's often rooted in hormonal or genetic issues, such as low testosterone, in utero, pituitary gland problems, or part of conditions like Prader-Willi syndrome.
I wonder, can they now get those surgeries? Because there are surgeries to grow a penis.
Yeah, it said hormonal treatment like testosterone therapy is often effective, especially in childhood and surgery. So phalloplasty.
Oh, yeah, which is a larger penis.
Yeah, probably a penis enlargement, which is definitely
Wow.
worth it.
Yeah, I mean, at that point.
So
I
there's
wonder if-
options out there.
And women can get, the like vaginas.
The rejuvenation.
Yeah,
Vaginal
where they
rejuvenation.
get them
it tightened up.
tightened up. I wonder how that feels.
Because you can get the labiaplasty where you get your labias like resized. Yeah,
All of that exists.
Oh yeah.
The crazy
Did
part
y'all
is,
ever follow Dr. Miami on Snapchat? Like back in the day?
No.
Oh yeah, he used to put all of those on Snapchat, like the surgeries. It was so interesting to see.
Gee,
And I'm into that. So
I just
mean-
deleted my Snapchat, so
I guess I I don't know. I didn't know the micro penises existed. I guess to learn something new every day.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, I might have to
Dig
tell that
deeper.
person.
Oh,
Don't do
not tell the person. Leave
I
that
don't even
man
talk to 'em,
alone.
but I would find them just to tell them.
Yeah, don't even worry about it.
I'm trying to help them out.
No, I'm pretty sure if this was many moons ago,
Trying to help
somebody
society.
had told him.
Okay, that's true.
Mhm.
Well, I think sex should never be something we can't discuss. I'm always going to discuss it now, especially now because I'm too
I
old
mean,
to
we too
not
old. I
be
would say we too
Yeah, we're
old.
old.
discussing it.
Yeah.
I must discuss my needs and figure out what their needs are. So
Yeah.
therefore, we're on the same.
Reciprocity.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
on the same playing field. I also am. I don't think I discuss everything because I feel like some stuff should be just left between you and the person.
Absolutely.
And I
Yeah.
think that's what people be forgetting. Even with dress, like I'm not gonna be in everything to try to entice you. Like
Yeah.
some stuff has to be left to your imagination.
Yeah.
Like at the same time, I think that is something where I'm open to talking about it with my partner,
Mm-hmm.
fully open. I don't know about having conversation about everything where I'm just like, but maybe if I love them enough, I might be open to other things.
Yeah.
Maybe.
And they
He would have to
create
surprise
a safe
me
space.
after with those other things.
Surprise you.
Yeah, because I mean, I don't know how open I'm gonna be in the beginning if that's the case.
Okay.
I
yeah.
mean, only with butt stuff.
Here we go. We came back to it.
I'm just saying that's the only thing that I
So
probably
it's
would.
a hard limit for you.
Yeah, that's the only thing I would probably be like, yeah, nah.
Mm-hmm.
Most everything else,
You can, yeah. Okay. I respect that.
yeah, I could.
I think everybody's going to have limits to
Yeah.
what, I shouldn't say everybody. There's some people who, to the moon we go. Let's do whatever.
Yeah.
But majority or a good amount of people have limits, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Our last point is faking during sex.
I'm not faking nothing.
You've never faked ever?
No.
I have.
I have.
Why?
I was young. You also fake for their ego. You fake for a lot of things. You fake because you've never experienced
For
what
me,
a
it was
real
just because,
orgasm
like-
was, and you fake just for the cause
Yeah.
of just doing it. And a lot of women fake. A lot.
Oh, no, I'm sure a lot of women do, but I just never
Now,
felt
have
the
I
need to.
done it recently?
I'm not
in the
doing
last,
it recently.
I'm not doing it recently.
Recently, no.
I'm not faking. Probably I haven't faked since I introduced myself to enjoying myself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So
it's
after
been
that-
quite some time for me.
Yeah, never faking.
They think they doing something. They look up and down. And she like this.
What you doing?
Well,
She
I,
like this.
I would put on a whole show for them at that time when I was faking. And they didn't
That's a
know.
lot of energy.
So they don't know. You're doing it for the cause.
What is the cause? Because you're not getting.
To feed
I
their
like
ego.
them. I thought that's what you do. I didn't know.
I think everybody did it when they were younger,
Yeah.
No.
or when they didn't
You got an
know no
orgasm
better.
the first time you had sex?
Oh, you mean like faking orgasms? No, I'm not faking orgasms.
Yeah. I'm talking about faking orgasms.
No,
Most
I'm not
men
doing that.
think they gave you an orgasm and they didn't.
No,
It's the
because
point.
if you ask, I'm like, no.
But what if they don't ask?
And if they don't, but I'm not faking it.
That's slightly. Well, what are you getting out of it? You didn't get an orgasm.
I mean, it can still.
So you were
Be
doing
good.
it for the same reason I was doing it.
For the cause.
Yeah.
For the cause.
Wait, you're saying if you don't have an orgasm, then you are having sex for the cause?
Because they're having an orgasm every time.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, they are, but I don't think of it that way.
Okay. So you don't have to have an orgasm every time.
From
Sex.
no.
Okay. Okay. That's what I meant by faking.
Oh, okay.
Like,
yeah,
because
no, I don't
men
fake
think
that.
they're giving women orgasms every time. Now, as far as faking noises and all that, yeah, I can do that too. But the point of the fake was the orgasm part. Left that out. Faking orgasms.
You don't have to.
Yeah, you don't. But at the same time, if you're not getting an orgasm, what are you getting? Besides,
You can get an orgasm from other ways, though.
you can, but I'm talking about,
Penetration.
yeah. And I've talked to a lot of men and they don't know that women are not getting orgasms. Well, maybe now older, but back in the day,
I also think men didn't really care.
right.
Yeah, I mean, some.
Because they get, like you said, they get theirs regardless. They don't really care.
That's facts. I did comment on something that said, it was like something about women are like 29% of women are not getting orgasms and 70% of men are. And I was like, see, I've been saying this to men, women fake. and a man commented and he said, "Okay, I'm getting mine." And I said, "From the looks of it, it seems like you really need to be getting yours because it looks like it's hard to come by."
Ooh.
I mean, he was not attractive, so I don't think women are lined up at his door. So I mean,
Well, see, that man might have been married.
I don't care. Then don't make comments like you're just getting yours.
Yeah,
You
that's
don't
kind of
care.
that was kind of cocky, kind of.
Like,
I mean, it was just rude.
it was very rude.
Yeah.
And you didn't even
Selfish.
need to say anything because I wasn't commenting for you.
Yeah, it was just over.
And then you said something. So then my response was, I can tell it's probably hard to come by for you. And a lot of the women agreed. So now it has
And
like
what did he
600
say?
He didn't say nothing back. He wrote his long paragraph after. He wasn't getting smart in the paragraph, but I think after he realized, like,
what he said.
it's like, sir, go ahead.
So you didn't read the paragraph?
Heck no.
Yeah.
Why? I don't care what your paragraph says. You already said what you initially thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At the same time, 700
And I'm
women
sure
have liked that post.
even if when he responded with the paragraph, even though you didn't respond, somebody responded to him.
Yeah. A lot
Because
of
people jump in.
yeah.
You know.
A lot of women were like, yep, on the I'm sure you aren't getting much. So I mean, all in all, sex is not a topic we shouldn't talk about. I don't think we should just be freely out here just trying to get attention from it.
There need to be a safe
talking
space
about
when
it.
you're talking
Yeah.
about it.
But I do think we should have more talks with our partner, especially about, I don't know,
Your likes, your dislikes.
yeah, your wants, your needs,
Yeah.
things you want to try, stuff like that. Maybe
Yeah.
you can keep for later on
Yeah.
because it's not like a deal
Your
breaker.
health history.
Yeah, your health history is
Mhm.
important.
You know, I don't play about hygiene, and that's just the thing.
Their oral
like,
history too.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Y'all already know how I feel about teeth.
Yeah.
Y'all know how I feel about teeth and taking care of your mouth. So
Yeah.
So why they want to go down and nibble?
absolutely not. Well, first off, you're not getting that close to me if this is already looking crazy.
It might be looking good and still be crazy inside.
No, there's gonna
Now
there will be telltale signs.
like the hot breath.
And you know, halitosis can come from other issues, but those need to be addressed.
Yeah, that makes sense. So
Yeah.
no nibbling on Ashley. If
Nibbling. Nibble.
Not if that
don't
breath-
nibble at all on me. Also,
Yeah.
period. But yeah, so yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. Yeah.
And don't forget the kid part. Talk to your kids.
Yeah,
Talk
talk
to
to
your
your
kids
children.
for
Inform your
sure.
kids so they won't be out here getting advice from their little friends, other parents that are not parenting right. All types of people get advice from all types of
Factually
places.
incorrect videos, all types of things.
Yeah.
Yeah, TikTok.
Yeah.
Also, just be open to expressing yourself if you want to enjoy sex. Sex is supposed to be enjoyable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we shouldn't, I'm not judging what people do, but, you know, hopefully
you
you're
gotta
not,
find your comfort level.
Yeah, you should be
Yeah.
open completely.
yeah, if you're doing it, you got to be something.
Yeah.
But yeah. Well, if you like what you heard,
Like, share, and subscribe.
And make sure you comment below and let us know what your thoughts are on what we talked about today.
yeah, exactly.
I'm sure they're gonna have a lot to say.
I mean, people will agree though.
Yeah.
So
All right. Well, until next time.
Bye.
Hey, we're so glad you're here. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe so you don't miss out on the good stuff.